motivating factor behind line design and the Shaw Design Center program revolve around noted features that aren't commonly assessed. Confused customers don't buy. Bring the customer through the entire store. The customer should have an enhanced shopping experience with a sophisticated design, and the return on investment is the highest priority for business owners. A comprehensive design sells more products and services. This includes ceiling and floors, in which we treat the ceiling with specified paint. We address the lighting situation with a specific design. We consider how the flooring will be laid and presented to a customer, and arrange the space using fixtures and displays. The entire space is regarded as one product containing many fundamentals. You will hear us discuss retail best practices. This encompasses the previous factors as well as underlying elements, signage and wayfinding, simplicity in design, and brand prominence. Together, these help to create the platform for which your design will be built. The Shaw Design Center approach to planning begins with the empty building shell and the fixture needs. This is information documented from the site survey or supplied to us. During the site survey, photographs of the existing or new space are taken. These photographs are used to help illustrate the given space. An inventory of existing displays is gathered and photographed as well. This inventory, along with the SDC program requirements, is used to assist in creating the merchandise zones. When we create the merchandise zones and bubble diagrams, we separate the space into usable areas. For taller, more obstructive displays, we use rational locations such as built walls and leave the shorter height displays and fixtures for the front of the store. This allows the customer to view the product selection in the back of the store from the main entrance. With the Shaw Design Center plan, you will more commonly see the soft surface products populating the foreground. The focal point is the center of attention in an SDC design. The focal points are taller, heavier displays that are frequently placed along the wall. Embracing their challenges, we use them as focal points. Tactically placed in every merchandise zone, they grasp the attention of the customer as she enters the store, allowing her to experience all four walls. They work alongside the ceiling clouds and flooring design. These lofty fixtures are one of the 3 ounces of gold, shopping with ease. The customer is described to walk into a retail environment and immediately perform a once-over working from ceiling to floor. Harnessing this method, we populate that space with 3 actions: invite, inspire, and inform. The ceiling cloud invites the customer into the space. The focal point inspires her to walk toward the area. The shorter displays and its samples provide information. There is a high importance for an immediate experience when she walks through the front door. Programming is a simple term for space planning. One of the crucial components is creating a good design is planning the space in an organized and balanced manner. We bring together the Shaw components and focus the concentration on its brands. This means Shaw has an ever-presence in the spotlight. We recognize the necessity of competitor brands, but finding and connecting with the qualities of distinction Shaw holds assists in creating the balance. To gain the balance, we use the ceiling clouds. These are large structured ceiling elements that anchor the merchandise zones and quickly and accurately lay out the space for the customer in her head. She can, upon entering the store, lay out the space mentally and make the first destination decision. These are placed in the invite space we presented earlier with the eyes and how they evaluate a space. Populating that vicinity with these clouds direct and propagate the specific merchandise zones. When the focal points, ceiling clouds, and circulation path are in place, we program the other displays. These, along with the flooring, inhabit the information district that provides the necessities and answers her questions. The displays create aisles and pathways for the customers to examine the product offerings. The straight lines create an organized shopping experience, which means it's easy for her to buy. No longer will she meander through the store or get overwhelmed by whether or not she's shopped there before. Instead, she will have a controlled environment for which she remembers where she saw her favorite product or material. The circulation path is a tool that assists in realizing the balance. The circulation moves the customer through the showroom from one merchandise zone to the other. She is easily drawn from one area to the next without losing concentration or her focus. The circulation is not only created by the flooring but also the displays. With a minimum of 3 to 4 feet of aisle space, customers can smoothly peruse the selections and make her buying decision. A customer wants to shop with simplicity in an organized environment. She is searching for products based on their look, trend, and design. When a customer is considering their purchase, a sales representative is readily available. A tool for both the customer and employee is the conference table. These are placed in common areas that are accessible across multiple merchandise zones. This is a comfortable go-to area for the customer to work either alone or with an employee. The conference table allows the customer to feel at home and welcomed. Another selling approach is using a central customer service arena, the point-of-sale desk. We can look at this piece of furniture as the hub of a wheel. It anchors in the center while the focal points reflect outward. It is a go-to location for any customer who doesn't know where to start or for that customer who knows exactly what they want. When we discuss go-to locations, we are creating neutral areas for the customer to begin her shopping journey. This is also part of the inspiration void. To aid in creating the go-to setting, we use focal points and signs. The Color Visions trend wall is a great instrument for this purpose. Placing a conference table nearby adds value to its worth. As previously mentioned, signs and the wayfinding tools such as the ceiling clouds are also good to aid in directing the customer to these neutralized zones. The ceiling clouds are directing the customer to a specified location, but upon entering that zone, the lifestyle perimeter signs are granting her access to motivation and inspiration pertaining to her own home. They minister to her needs and thoughts of what should I do. They are a silent salesperson and a springboard for the next step, information. In regards to flooring, we mentioned the circulation path, but now we want to discuss the merchandise zones and how to effectively introduce multiple materials to a customer. The materials that were selected were chosen by the Shaw Research and Development Department. They sifted through many creations to find ones that would withstand commercial use. They were selected for their longevity in fashion and durability. They are neutral in color and trend so as to last for more than a season. We created square and circle insets throughout the store. These are smaller areas centric to the space, which means they can easily be showcased and help balance the overall design. In a few years, when a new product is necessary to be displayed, these insets can easily be removed and replaced with a different product. There is no longer a need to move the entire flooring department to another part of the store while the floor is being replaced. Instead, a few displays will be misplaced for a day while the new product is being laid. This is also a good opportunity for trends or sale products to be shown. In most cases, each merchandise zone has its own inset to stage a light, medium, and dark material. The carpet department offers various textures and piles to give the customer a preview in an installed situation. The overall design is neutral and is not necessarily specific to the layout of the displays, but is something to consider when it is time to add more or rearrange the department. One question we asked ourselves before creating the Shaw Design Centers was, what is the mood? We wanted a mood that would stretch across various market areas. We wanted to complement the Shaw branding as celebrated by the lifestyle perimeter signs. This is where we selected the paint hues. The paint complements the Shaw signage and fixtures, but is also neutral to extend its complementing actions toward the competitor displays that are darker or metal. The accent blue breaks up the monotony of the space. It encompasses the entire design and formulates a cohesiveness that would not be present in a design with all white walls. It is generally applied to a wall that holds great character, but is sometimes used to divide the space. The taupe is a cool neutral, but provides warmth and harmonizes with the displays. Finally, the mood is complete with a black ceiling. The purpose of the dark and ominous ceiling is to disappear. We want the effect that the top of the roof is lifted and she is shopping under the stars. When the ceiling disappears, it creates a subconscious metaphor. The possibilities are endless, the sky is the limit. Many merchandisers think that a white ceiling creates a more open space and enlarges the reality, but in fact it's the black ceiling that creates that openness we want the customer to feel. It is another factor that keeps the customer in the store to make the buying decision. The black ceiling also creates a positive-negative effect with the white ceiling clouds and only light emanating from the space. The final process of a comprehensive design is lighting. The lighting selected is to approach that green impact on the environment. It is also friendly on your wallet. It is important for the lighting to show the product samples. They are the star of the show. The lighting creates the ambiance of lighting in her home and a pleasing shopping experience. The effects of the lighting aren't too abrasive, which can hurt the sale. Instead, they are visually satisfying and again direct the focus onto the product. Although the lighting is specified to the space plan, it is flexible in its true nature. If a display gets moved slightly 2 inches or across the other side of the showroom, the cans are redirected easily. As you witness these renderings, you get a true sense of the experience your store will boast for your customer. She will feel welcomed at home, comfortable, and can customize her shopping experience. The goals we wanted to achieve will be accomplished. Customers will make a purchase. She will have the total store experience. She will be familiar with the designer's showroom, and your return on investment will be great and immediate.